Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo, you're here with Samurai Man, and today we have the Transformers Legends Class Generation Cosmos with Payload. Nice little UFO figure with the Space Shuttle. I like the contrasting designs. We have this very round alien UFO, and then we have this very Earth-looking Space Shuttle. Which, I don't know if is intended, but he does have these thrusters here in the back, he does have these cannons in the front, you can't connect them. He is called Payload, so maybe he's supposed to like carry him off or something. I don't know, but just something to point out. So taking a look at Cosmos design, I really do like the molding. There is a bunch of really nicely done molding here. We've got like what looks to be maybe some cannons, some back turrets. It's got these spikes coming out, which look very cool. Some vents on the side. So just very nicely done. You can tell the front is here with these arrows, as well as the cockpit. That's also kind of a dead giveaway. Not to mention he does have some nicely painted and molding thrusters in the back. With a fin. Don't know why he has a tail fin, but he has a fin. Some more of those vents just to make it look cooler as well. You can see Cosmos' head just popping up at the top. Very reminiscent of the original G1 style. And if you come at the bottom, you can actually see a lot of that robot cable, which is nice. It is just very rounded off here, very smooth with some molded and detailing as well. And all the legs and arms, joints and everything is all hiding away. Very cool, nicely gunmetal painted blasters, which I like at the front. I do like the fact that we have these painted in cannons, just to break it up a little. So overall, I think this is a great alt mode. The plastic is very shimmery, the green. They did it in a green, like, shiny, glittery plastic, so it comes off very nicely in hand. Taking a look at Payload here, he does have, again, another very simple transformation. We take these wings, they're on a hinge, flip them up, you get that nice Autobot logo on the shoulder, and we're done. He's done. That's all it takes. You can't really do anything with his nose cone, unfortunately, but this is his robot mode. Again, doesn't look too bad. I like the wings. I like the Autobot logo here. I like the gunmetal chest. I like the fact that his face is much more detailed than the flanker figure we had with Swerve. His face was pretty much just a blotch, while this one actually does have some molding features. He does have a mouth, a nose, and eyes. So that's cool. I like the helmet. That looks very cool. So an overall nicely done little figure. So just for size comparison, you can see the Deluxe Class Hoist along with his Wavemate, the Legends Class Swerve. So they look very nice together. Obviously, he should be much bigger as a UFO, but I think for the cartoon slash comic book, the size is fine. Because, especially with G1, that scale is everywhere, and in every episode, their sizes are different. In every panel, their sizes are different. So, I mean, you really can't use G1 as the perfect scale for the Transformers. There is an actual scale. I mean, there are some figures and bots that should be a certain size. Optimus should be pretty big, and Bumblebee should be pretty small. But like I said, you know, there's an episode in G1 where they're playing football, and the football is in perfect scale with the Autobots, but realistically, that football would be gigantic if it was in, you know, perfect scale with their hands. Obviously, it's going to be like pretty much a blimp for a person. So you can't really use that too much. But as far as the comic goes, I think the scale works here. These two are supposed to be pretty small in the comics, or at least what you see of Cosmos. Never says a word, never gets any mention, but he's in the background. But Swerve, he talks his mouth off. You can't get enough of this guy. You know, if he gets a word in every page, every panel, every book, everything. He's, you know, so him, you have a perfect reference. But there you have it. Hoist again, he gets a spotlight, but that's pretty much it. He has a little bit extra, but nothing really there with him. So to transform Cosmos, we'll just go ahead and split up the front of the ship and bring out these panels. And then flip around. Here at the bottom, it's on a hinge, his waist. And rotate it around the whole body, revealing the chest kind of area, or the abdomen. Bring down these feet on the ball joint, rotate it so the cannons face forward. And the legs are pretty much done. There are the legs. Next up, you can see he's already got the Autobot logo there. We're going to go ahead and split up this bottom panel of the back of thruster area. And again, bring up these ball joints. They are also on a hinge. You want to bring that up at the shoulder. So you want to have that Autobot logo obviously facing upward. So bring it in like that. And this arm is on a double hinge. You just want to untab it here at the top. Bring it down on that double hinge. And then just fold down the thruster, which I actually think is a nice little bit. You know, just to get out of the way. I can easily see them saying, leave the thruster up like this, who cares? But you can fold it down, it makes a nice little jetpack. So that looks nice. Lastly, we'll take his little turtle head and bring it out. Just kind of want to grip it, pull it out, revealing his face. And there is Cosmos. So here we have our completed Cosmos, and he looks great. I love the shoulder Autobot logo. My favorite locations of Autobot logos are on the shoulder or on the chest. Anywhere else is good too, but I think those are like the core spots where they should go. Obviously, with the movie, there's a lot of crotch logos. I don't know why, but the movie, they just had that a lot. I mean, I guess that works too. It's just a weird focal point, but still. Anyways, again, I love the fist on this guy just because that is very G1 style Cosmos. He did have really big fists, so I like how they did that. I love the cockpit being at the front. It looks good with the way the molding is. It kind of sticks out more in the center, and the ends of it are more pushed inward. His face, again, very IDW style. Let's go ahead and take a look at that beautiful face. The face has that really big visor that's very comic book reminiscent, along with that beautiful red bucket head, just like Swerve actually, and that yellow faceplate. So it all comes together very nicely. Primary colors always work together. I love the fact that he has knee cannons. They work really well for me. I don't know why, but I think that just looks cool. We have this added bit of kind of like bluish metal kind of style color here. It's more vents on his torso area, which I like. And then we'll bring in Payload, go ahead and convert him into gun mode. And by doing that, you just want to push in these wings. Push them forward if I can get them. Ooh, there he goes. There we go. Flip out the gun. Not the gun, the holster. Not the holster, the grip. Fold out the grip. And just to kind of even things out, we'll fold out the arms, make him like he's flying Superman pose. There we go. And there we go. We have a nice little double-barreled handgun. At least I think it's a handgun. But just to get his fit into his arms, there is a lot of big pieces, so just kind of have him like that. And that's how I have him on the shelf, holding his giant double-barreled blaster. I think that looks cool. I think it works for him. Again, that space shuttle with that UFO works for me. So I very much love the design and ideas that went into this figure. So for comparison, you can see we have Cosmos with Payload, Swerve with Flanker, and Hoist here all together. And again, I think this scale was very nicely done. This is the perfect Legends class scale, I think. And then I think it works well with the Deluxes. Mini bots, Deluxe class, good to go. So for his posability, he does have hinges at the shoulder, just like Swerve. Ball joint at the shoulder as well. He's got a double hinge actually at the elbow, part of transformation, but it does have a ball joint here. And then an actual hinge at the top of the elbow. Or at the bicep, I guess. So lots of range. He does have, actually he's got abdomen swivel. Not really waist, more higher at the abdomen. Does have a ball joint at the thigh. And then he's got a ball joint at the more knee-ish thigh kind of area. And then a double hinge here at the bottom of the knee, ankle kind of area. So lots of articulation at the legs. All due to transformation, but still it counts. Rotation at the head, surprisingly, can only go that much. I don't know why. Don't know what's stopping it. And then that much that way. But as far as I can tell, it's not on a ball or anything. It's just specific rotation. I don't know what that is, but hey, take what you can. Now transform back, we'll start by just pushing back his head in, getting it out of the way. It's kind of hard to do, it's going to get stuck sometimes. There you go. Push it in. Go ahead and flip up the thruster, so that way we can go ahead and rotate the waist around, or this whole abdomen area. Get that there. Fold it up. We'll go ahead and rotate these knees. Line up the legs. Get that going with the cannon and everything. Rotate this whole section downward. Fold it in. Rotate it around at that ball joint. Fold it in. Kind of just line that all up there for now. Go ahead and take the arms, that double hinge, or the ball joint hinge kind of area. Tab it in at the top right there, you can see. Do it again on this side. There we go. Fold it down at that hinge, get the ball joint all lined up, get it underneath the thruster, get the fist underneath the thruster. So that way that hides it away very nicely. And then again, line up this little tab here. Peg it all together up here. That's very secure. Bring this all together. Make sure it's all lined up. So again, this is a set that is very much worth getting. It does have a nice IDW look to it. It does have some G1 throwback feels to it. So it's a nice combination of both. I think this is a nice compromise to not having a very G1 looking one versus not having a very comic book looking one. And I, for one, can get on board this all day long. We need some more IDW style characters. And the fact that he never even spoke once in the comic book and got a figure says a lot. We should be getting more characters that really aren't standing out, but they should still deserve figures. For example, let me think of one. Rung. Even though he does talk a lot, he is a very important character, he doesn't have a toy. And they actually showed off his all mode, which is, they don't even know actually. They even said, I don't even know what I am. He turns into this weird stick thing. There's no one on Cybertron that could classify what his alt mode was, so he was alt mode exempt. So, you know, I think that'd be an interesting toy to have. Even just like as a figure. Maybe he doesn't even have to transform into a weird stick thing. Maybe just a figure. And I would love to have a Rung figure. That'd be awesome. Maybe we could also get Blaster. An IDW Blaster would be cool. We need an updated Rodimus for sure. We need a Hot Rod. We need an updated version of him. Maybe an updated Drift. I don't know. I know we do have a comic book Drift, but maybe we can update one not so big and chunky. Maybe a little slimmed down. I think that would be nice. Especially since the movie just came out. We got Brainstorm on the way. Chrome Dome and Rewind. They definitely need some figures. Getaway, he was cool. I liked his design and colors and everything. We can do him. We've already gotten a tailgate, so that's nice. Cyclonus, an updated Cyclonus that looks more like the IDW comics with a samurai style, broken horn, all that. That'd be cool. So these are just ideas, you know, maybe we will get them, maybe we won't. Probably will, but I don't know. Anyways, guys, don't forget to follow me on Tumblr at Mckation, as well as Twitter at Mckation, and Instagram at Mechas of Ironheart. You'll find all my purchases, what's coming out, who's making what, all that fun stuff and more. And also don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and videos. I love talking to you and hearing what you have to say. So anyways, guys, until next time, have a great day.